Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Living Life Now with Marlene. Guys, I thought I'll give you guys a little pop-up video, okay? Because you know what? I've been craving some ribs, y'all. I've been craving some ribs. Then I go and I'm watching something on YouTube, whatever, and people eating ribs. And I said, you know what? That's a sign. I need to get this craving out the way so I could be done with it, okay? Because sometimes I don't want to sit there with my craving. And I'm like, oh my God, I gotta eat all the ribs in the world. Oh my God. So I'm gonna eat it, get over it, and I'm gonna be done. So I ordered from Yums. I don't know if y'all know, but back in the day, well, y'all don't know, because, you're not a part of the family system, but whatever. So back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But anyway, so back in the day, right? Let me go back in the day. So my mama used to buy some Chinese food, right? Okay. Now we used to tear that Chinese food up. That rice bucket. You know that rice bucket from back in the day? And you used to take your what's the sauce called? The the soy sauce and the orange duck sauce. Oh my gosh, that thing used to be busting. And then they give you the whole chicken wings, right? Oh man. Yo, it used to be everything. When we could afford the chicken wings, we was like, what? We was like, ooh. Anyways, but then the kicker was when my mom got the ribs, she got special ribs for her alone. And the only person that could eat from those ribs was my brother. He always got the ribs. Even to this day. To this day, she still saves him the ribs. Okay? It's not like family. Everybody gets some ribs. No. This is for me and my son. Okay. So if y'all think parents don't do a little bit of favoritism, y'all wrong. Because he is a mama's boy too. So I gotta give him that too. I said it, Emmanuel. You is a mama's boy straight up. Boo. Straight up. Okay? So, now I found out about their little tea. I kept eyeing this tea every time I was at the store. I was like, dang, what is that? I thought it was like some type of soup or some type of like chicken stock or something. I'm like, okay. Then the lady was like, it's tea. It's lemonade and tea. Almond Palmer. But Chinese almond Palmer? I don't know. But their tea is super good. It's super sweet. So I usually mix it with I mix it with water, right? And ice. I usually let the ice melt down a little bit so the thing could be diluted. And I usually get like at least like a couple pieces of chicken wings too sometimes. It just depends on what I feel like eating, honestly. I ain't feel like no chicken wings, so I ain't getting none. But I did get shrimp lo mein and white rice. So y'all, I never knew until I got the lunch special, the shrimp lo mein lunch special. It comes with white rice. You could get like an egg roll or a soda or whatever. But I never knew that combination was like really good. And that's how I discovered I liked their white rice. Because they had put it in the same plate with the lo mein. And I was like, how disrespectful is this? And I was like, whatever is touching, ugh, you gotta eat it separate. But I tried it together. I was like, no, this is bomb. This is bomb. Ah. Chinese people, what are you doing back there? Because does this have a hint of garlic? Did you steam this? Chinese people, I love you. If I knew how to say thank you, Danke schön in Chinese, like seriously, I need some Chinese friends up in the speeds so I can learn some of these languages. Because I be seeing these people with the YouTube channels, they be in Korea and stuff, and they be speaking straight up Korean. I'm like, it's like they have like a ease of speaking the language. So it's not like, you see how excited I am and I'm speaking like so excitedly, and this is who I am, like my culture, whatever. Because we loud. Haitians are just loud and excited people. But I noticed like the Asian, Japanese, Korean type culture, they're so subtle and like smooth with it, you know. I guess that's how you know with the little kung fu style stuff that they be they stick with the back, y'all. They be doing, they be yeah, ja, ja. I'm not gonna lie, I want to take some classes, some kung fu classes. Y'all know that was saying when I get big, what I want to do. That's one of the things I want to do. I love when they give me this because I like opening up and seeing my little fortune. My favorite. That's after you finish eating. You have to do it after you finish eating your food. You can't cheat. For me. I don't think I've ever tried this sauce. It's mustard? Why? I don't get it. Why? How do you use this, guys? My Chinese people out there, Chinese, Asians, Koreans, how do you use this? What do you use this on? Is this just like what? I don't get it. Why do they give you this? Why do you guys have this? That's the better question. Mustard with Chinese food? I guess it's a culture thing. I guess. Well, obviously, it's a culture thing if they have it, right? Right? Anyways, let's see what else we got here. My shrimp lo mein. Yeah, and you know what? This place is called Yums Express, in Maryland, and they're not cheap with they. I really appreciate that. I think that's why I come back to it because they're not cheap with they shrimps, y'all. And they shrimps not no small little thing, you know. It's not no like, you know how some people they be like they give you like they buy the most smallest pieces of shrimps and they be like, oh okay yeah, and then you only get 3 pieces. No, and they cook it to perfection. Look, nice and clear. It's not overcooked or anything. I don't know how they do this because I be trying to do this, y'all. I cannot accomplish this perfect cook like they accomplish this perfect cook. The only time I had shrimp that they cooked this perfect is when I was in New Orleans with my friend Rosie, and we went to this cooking class or whatever, and they was making like a big pot of gumbo, and y'all, they made that gumbo. That gumbo was so good, and they had like lots of shrimp in it and stuff like that. Man, we were so happy. We just ate them. And then they had this Abita root beer or something like that. Y'all, that thing was bomb. It was so good. I ain't never had no root beer that tastes so good. This is good. Let me see if y'all can see. Hold on. Y'all see it? Y'all see all those shrimps in there for real though? They were not cheap. I told y'all they was not cheap with their shrimps. They was not cheap with their shrimps. And I like the cabbage too. I just like cabbage, actually. They put onion in. I don't like the big pieces of onion. I just put that to the side. And white rice. This is, I guess this is the little pint. I bought this on the side. It was like, I think, 2 something. It used to be like 1 something. Obviously, inflation happened because this used to be like 7 something. Now it's 10 something. But I think that's because it's a bigger plate. Because the lunch special is like 7 something. And it comes with rice and egg roll, or instead of egg roll, you could get like a can of soda or whatever. And here's the white rice. I don't know. I like dry white rice, and they always make it dry. So I can never complain with their white rice. You see? I was hoping it wouldn't fall. And you gotta eat it together. Hold on. You know what I can't stand? Y'all, nobody gonna eat this with me. This is my food. So I'm gonna break this up into a couple days, y'all. Some of this going for lunch with me for the next 2 days. But anyways, you know what I can't stand? Every time I ask them, they don't buy the chopsticks no more. I'm so sad because I like to use the chopsticks and practice with it. One day I was at what's that place with the bang bang shrimps, y'all? They have the bang bang shrimp, Bonefish Grill. I was at Bonefish Grill eating with my sisters. It was between Maryland and Virginia. I forgot. Anyways, it was in the DMV area. We went to Bonefish Grill, and this lady, she was just staring at me, and I'm just keep using my chopstick. I'm eating the chips, you know, like because you know they give you some tortilla. Well, we had chips and dips because Erica got the auto truck dip or whatever, and I'm eating the dip. I'm eating the shrimp. I'm eating the lettuce. I'm just eating it with the chopsticks or whatever. I'm eating my food with the chopsticks. She was like, oh my gosh. She just said, she's like, wow, I haven't seen anybody eat like that good with the chopsticks. Like, because, you know, you're Haitian American. She don't know I'm Haitian, but whatever. American girl, you know? Black American eating with chopsticks. What? She's like, wow, you're eating really good with those chopsticks. Because I have to have, they have these little rubber bands on the back of the chopsticks for you to practice. And she's like, that's the ones that she used to use for the beginners, whatever. I'm like, well, I never used that. I just tried it. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Ha ha. There's the soy and the duck sauce. And they gave me extra. They gave me extra. You know what? They put them in this new thing. I missed the little this is the ribs, by the way. They used to put them in the foil bag, but the foil bag started leaking, and I guess people probably complained about that. So now they put it in here. But the foil bag kept it nice and warm because it had the little foil on the inside, and then the paper on the outside. Anyways, this is how this is looking, y'all. Zoom in and zoom out. All right. Y'all. Back up for a little bit, please. Okay. So, y'all, I don't like that that it takes so long for the thing to come, for the food to come. That's the only complaint that I would have about Yums. But I just stick to the basic stuff at the Yums, the stuff that I know, because I be scared to try the new stuff. But the new stuff be good sometimes, you know. I'm gonna get a little bit of rice and a little bit of shrimp lo mein to eat with my, hold on, stay right there, to eat with my ribs. All right. So they can stay warm. All right. Y'all, Oh, yeah. Ugh. My water. You see it has a little bit of water in there? Gotta add extra water. Alright. Where is it? A little bit more. Okay. And then shake this one up. Please don't fall. 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 Okay. Yay. This was only $3 too, y'all. That was great. That was great. If y'all know, I love a deal. And I got the shaker ball down here. So shake it out. Shake it out, shake it, shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake it, 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 shake it. Okay, I'm done. That's great. And it's still sweet. And I added water. Thank you, Jesus. Alright. Yeah. I'm gonna try the rib in a minute. Hold up. Look at that little piece of rib there. How cute. Thank you, Jesus. Y'all, if y'all have dinner tonight, I'm so sorry. Here, I'll share with you. Are you one of the ones that will stop right here? Or do you eat it all up? I'm sorry, y'all. I eat it all. How could you just leave it? That's like you're throwing away money. Anyways, I wanted to show y'all my food. And that was it. Because I was so happy my food came. Oh, yeah. I hate waiting for how long it takes. It takes like 45 minutes or 50 minutes for the food to come. Why? Why? Sometimes it even take an hour. Why you gonna do me like that? And I'm just gonna go on to no more. Anyways, y'all. Thank y'all for enjoying this meal with me. Here it is. The rice, shrimp lo mein, the ribs. I ate the little piece. I'm eating this piece right here. Some of the pieces go stay for the next 2 days. I'll probably eat this one and that's it. And then we'll just save the rest for the next couple of days for my lunch. Anyways, y'all. Thank y'all for watching with me. Like, comment, subscribe. I know I should say this at the beginning, but you know what? It's okay. I say it. Put your notification buttons, comment on what other foods you want me to try. If you want me to try other foods. And also what you want me to cook, y'all. I think I'm gonna be doing some baking. I know I want to do some baking, but I don't know what I want to bake. I know I'm gonna make some chocolate chip pancakes. So I made another batter That salty batter, I made it right this time, y'all. I made a new batter. It's not salty anymore. But I put it in the freezer. Like, I made it like a week or 2 weeks after I made that video. And then I put it in the freezer. So it was frozen yesterday. So I put it in the freezer today. I was gonna make some, but I didn't feel like eating no pancakes today. But maybe sometime this week, excuse me, before I go to work, I'll probably make some pancakes. It depends on what I feel like eating, because I just made a Target order and I got cereal and milk, so I can make sure I eat something before I leave this house, so I won't be starving for the rest of the day. And then I got some eggs because I already bought grits from the last time. And Tasha been making some eggs and grits, so just in case you want to make some. But you know what? Them eggs and grits was really good, and it made me kind of, go back to the craving for eggs and grits. So I'll probably end up making some this week for the week. Now I won't make it for the week, maybe for maybe 2 days or something like that. But that way I could have something to eat before I leave for work. Or even I could just warm it up at work and have that to eat for later on in the afternoon, you know? Anyways, y'all, do you guys meal prep? Some people don't like meal prep. I didn't even meal prep before I moved to Hawaii, because we used to be on the go so much. We didn't really have time to, meal prep. And then my mom used to cook like every day, every day. And if I go back home, like, they still cook every day. They don't do no, they like leftovers. What you talking about? I'll eat leftovers if I ain't cook, if I don't feel like cooking like right now. But I'm eventually gonna cook today. And yeah, we cook every day here. Like, okay, that's great. That's great. Okay. Yep. No problem. Me, nope. Cook, maybe I'll cook during the week, but damn, I don't know. Anyways, all right, y'all. We gonna chat on the next video. Most likely it's gonna be tomorrow on our road chat on the way to work. Thank y'all for hanging out with me, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye. Love y'all.